Well, here you go, question mark?
Mm-hmm.
Now I get another odyssey of this game. I may have referred to it earlier on about how difficult it is to somehow turn right in the game. Yeah. This was one of them.
It's gone Zoolander. Can't turn right.
Can't turn left, man.
Can't turn left. Oh, it's left. Fuck, yeah. Fuck, I hate that movie.
Slacking, man. You're fucking slacking, man. Honestly.
Actually, here, to kind of pass the time of the Odyssey, do you want to take a guess? How many discs, 3.5-inch floppy discs, did this game come on?
I want to say 4.
Oof, no.
Okay.
Too low.
Too low, right.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that Beneath the Sky came on 20 or 12, I think it was. And that was a pretty fucking sizable game for the time. So I'm going to say 10.
Correct. Came on 10 3.5-inch floppy disks.
Yes.
It also came if you happen to have a 5.25-inch disk drive, the big motherfuckers. For some weird reason, it came on only 6 of them, despite that they stored less space.
Yeah. Maybe they cut something out in the background.
Like all the fucking mazes.
Potentially, yes. This is me legit trying to just turn right. I need to go right here. But I'm blocked by a massive tree. There's a bunch of bastards. But yeah, like much to that point though, you were saying there about how you need to fucking need to almost do this as a crow flies, almost like knowing what to do and where to go. Like, imagine having to change floppy disk if you think you have to go to another area.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's not like gameplay wise to actually save yourself from doing that. You just explore each fucking iota of the area before you have to change over. So in a weird way, that's probably where you would get your progress, but it'd be so fucking tedious. Like, you can only imagine. No, this is me, once again, attempting to turn right. Will that happen this time? We may never know. We may never know. Here we go. Moment of the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We've turned right. This very plot important area.
A small door built into the trunk of a large twisted tree catches Graham's attention.
And now we have to, again, crow flies fucking walking around, so I had to path Graham around the actual circular path here. Here we go. Let's do it.
Oh, and just to answer your previous question there, I just looked it up there. Beneath the Still Sky came on 15.
15 discs, yes.
15 fucking discs.
It's something to do with the amount of areas it has.
Yeah, not 20,000 as the Consolvania guys stated.
Firmly on the door in the
20,000. You actually had to order them by a pallet, and the guy just loaded them straight in.
I love that as an idea. That's how it was meant to be. That's how it was.
Graham is charmed to find a little golden heart inside the door.
Those are good old days, Neil. None of this fucking CD cloud bullshit.
Fucking good old days.
Reaching into the little door of the tree,
where all the games are
Graham
based in
extracts
text.
the little golden heart.
You have to read a fucking book to play a game. Fucking, it pretty much was a book. Frog is having a hell of a time. The frog noises are at least pleasant. Just that wet slap of boing. Again, this is also me trying to turn left. Fucking hell. This should not be difficult. This is my issue with stuff like this. It's like, I know the rock is in the way, I'm just presuming that there's a lane there for me to walk through. There is. It just didn't work the first time. Fuck. Because we got turned into a frog earlier on, this is all just very much implied. These are all people that have been that have cost.
These are vastly, these are unlucky motherfuckers.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. It'd be more of a case, let's say, that each one should have a different hairpiece. This one with the mullet, that's Mullet Frog. Oh, look, there's the balding one. Yeah, he's unlucky by both counts. There's the fat one. They thought the fat one was going to get the...
It should also be pointed out, we've actually completed the puzzle in this area. This is just us getting out.
Yes, exactly.
There was nothing... We just have to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we don't have an exit. So when you walk in, the actual exit closes behind you, essentially. You're trapped in here. So now it's me also now trying to find where I need to go. In order to do this, so there's something that's changed in this area. We're now being watched.
Eyes in the dark, baby.
Eyes in the dark. A great line from Shakespeare. Eyes in the dark.
Graham squeezes the honeycomb as hard as he can, which causes the honey to drip out of it onto the ground, creating a sticky little puddle at his feet. Now all that's left of the honeycomb is a piece of beeswax, which Graham puts back in his pocket.
Because we'll need that item for later.
Forest, Graham notices several pairs of bright, blinking eyes.
So now we're going to try and lure out these eyes with emeralds. Now, I should explain here that the walkthrough had specified to use the emeralds on the eyes. It lied to me.
Even the walkthrough isn't this, though. I'm fucking clue what's going on.
The trio of sparkling emeralds.
That says so much. I don't mind. That's not even the first time that's happened.
Graham can plainly see the eyes, but he can't quite reach them through the thick foliage.
Maybe the frogs can help us. That was a no music. So I think the whole idea of this was that you use the emeralds first on the eyes, and then when you realize you're going to be able to trap a gnome, you use it on the treacle. This, of course, takes me a minute to realize what the fuck the game was trying to tell me. Always fun. Always fun. Again, this is me just losing a battle against
Graham
eyes.
can plainly see the eyes, but he can't quite reach them through the thick foliage.
Visually, you get upset now. This worked the first time. This is why I was so annoyed. It's why isn't that working now?
Ah, there we go.
Look at him go. We are so kicking the shit out of this little gnome.
Oh, motherfucker.
Got him.
Please, let me go. I beg of you. Why should I do that? What will you do for me?
I should warn you that my voice is very annoying.
How do I know I can trust you?
I give you my word. An elf never breaks his word.
Well, it's against my better judgment, but okay.
Move over, Rocky. You're in our way.
Fuck is that?
That's a...
Sorry.
It's a fucking Pokemon, apparently. I love that guy. He's like, I'm done. I have fulfilled my corporate commitments. I still want to know what the frog thinks about all this.
Follow me. In here.
Now we get the spooky forest music.
Ooh.
Follow a little man into a hole, hoping for
Warning,
the best.
this cartoon contains
Not
material.
that's the process.
Like, that's how easy it is to miss shit in this game. They have to warn you when really, really important shit is coming up. And if you do skip it, check your fucking inventory.
I was replaying Shadow of the Comet for Nerds of Rust a while ago, and I was remembered, like, they obviously used to do like pop quizzes back in the day, like, are you keeping in charge of the plot? Let's see if you're correct, and all this sort of stuff. And like the guy like speaks some kind of riddles and metaphors about, I will be your guide, I shall help you twice more. Also, make sure you have all of your items before entering the end of the game. Like legit, like you just said, like make sure you have everything you need before you confront the villains. Like what the hell?
Over here. I've got something for you.
Isn't this lovely? Look at him go. All working away, tipping along.
I never take anything without giving in return.
The fucking
For your
shoes.
generosity in giving me those exquisite emeralds, I give you my finest
I
pair
can't
of
tell which
shoes.
actor they based
May
like
they
Graham
help
off.
you in your quest.
It's like slightly Richard Gere and then slightly fucking Mandy
Follow
Panskin
that passage over there.
from the Prince as per the Princess
Thank
Bride.
you very much for all your help. I'm sure I'll be able to find a use for these fine shoes.
Well, like,
I'm
where-
gonna do. I'm not wearing them. Pff. Not my size.
Fuck that. Also, the little prick's lying, right? Because it is possible to get into all of these areas without actually. So it's very obvious you need the honeycomb and you need the amulet
Yes.
and the bottle, but it is possible to get into this area without having gotten them. And as we've stated before, if you go into this area, you can't get back out. So you basically soft lock the game.
Yep. Exactly.
So yeah, if you don't have the honeycomb, he doesn't get stuck, but he will take all 3 emeralds and fuck off.
Yeah.
And then the game's completely soft locked. So he's lying there when he says that he doesn't take without giving back. Because unless we catch the bastard, we won't get the fucking shoes off him.
Oh, I'm glad to see you're okay. I was beginning to worry.
You weren't
You
really
were right
worried.
not to want to venture in that dark forest, Cedric. I thought I'd never get out of there alive.
I love this. I was like, oh, I've been here all the time. Worrying sick about you. What's your name again? Graham, I've been writing some sick beats while you haven't been here. Would you like to hear them? No, Cedric. I shall start off with the first one.
My heart, you found it.
And like magic, she turns into a woman.
I don't need this old thing anymore.
It just fucking good.
Look at me, I'm a princess again. Herbert.
Alicia.
I misheard this
What's
the
he
first
gone?
time.
Where the fuck did he come from?
It was off screen, Neil. We would have met him
Where
early in the
have you
game if
been all
fairness
this
if I went
time, my
down a
love?
different
Oh,
road.
darling. Just take me home.
I legit
I'll
misheard
bring you on
her the
way.
first time. I said, I just heard her going, "Pervert, you're alive!"
A beautiful harp lies on the ground near the small pond.
Take it.
Now, why would she toss aside this beautiful harp? Well, if she doesn't want it, I'll take it.
I don't give a shit. Fucking Graham, bitch. That sounds like something he'd say. I think he's a big Rick James fan. Now, here's
Graham
hilarious
notices a
enough the
grassy
item we actually
clearing
do
at the
need
edge of the
to
woods.
get rid of the snake.
A tambourine lies on the ground near the abandoned gypsy encampment.
Yeah, the gypsy leaves it behind.
Yeah.
The very thing that will help us get into the second half of the game. The whole half of the game has led to this point. This is the point of the game, of the fucking first half of the game.
Not seeing the tambourine's owner, Graham
I love how
bends
upset you are
down
about
and
this.
rescues it from the ground.
Because if any of you watching are going, well, hang on, how do you use a tambourine to get rid of a snake? You're going to find out.
I thought you were going to go into like a National Geographic like lecture about how tambourines are the natural predator of the snake.
Yeah.
They're terrified of the fucking noise. Oh, there's some like idiots now are gonna be like watching this video and now just gonna bring a tambourine to Dublin Zoo and hope for the best.
An old grandfather gnome sits contentedly on an old stump and smokes a large pipe while watching his
That's very
grandson
unfair, Narrator. You shouldn't be
play.
calling him an old stump.
Sitting on a stool in front of his house, a young gnome happily plays with an exquisite marionette. The entrance to the small house is through a crudely constructed door.
I love how judgy the narrator is. It's crudely constructed.
Excuse me, sir. Oh, I'm terribly sorry to bother you. I was just noticing your
Oh, I'm
son's
terribly
marionette.
sorry.
It's very
I really can't stress enough how
Where did you get it?
I don't give a shit. Just
It's grandson, not son. And I made it for him. Why do you care?
I just wanted
I
to
see that
comment on its
this
artifact.
guy has gone to
It's
the
very
Scotty
well done.
School of Accents.
I don't suppose it
Mhm.
could be bought.
I kind of take a new model,
If
Captain.
it could,
This is
the
my way of
place
thinking
would be
Scottish accent by
very
rolling
cheap.
me hours.
I reckon you couldn't afford
Saying the
it.
word arse.
Now, leave me and my grandson be.
So ultimately, what we've been doing, like a lot of the items that were
Where
in
did
the
you get
forest,
this?
we're gonna just
I
basically
thought
give
I
it
had lost
to
it.
be nice to people,
Oh, is it yours?
as if
I
they built
found it
some
in the
fucking
old
good karma or
witch's
something.
house in the dark forest.
So that's where it got to. The old hag took it, eh? You know, this ain't an ordinary spinning wheel.
It's not? What's so special about it?
Why, this spinning wheel can spin straw into gold, that's what. Except you gotta know who to use.
I ain't gonna call bullshit,
I doubt even the witch could figure that out.
because if that was the
Thank you for
case, then
bringing
you
it
would be
back
living
to
in
me.
under a fucking branch.
Now wait, not so